When I saw the warnings on the TV, I instantly locked my door and barricaded it with the dining room table. I could hear people from other apartments doing the same. I ran to the windows and shut them. Nothing was getting in on my watch. My daughter walked out of her room, sleepily rubbing her eyes. "What are you doing, Daddy?" She looked so innocent in her little pink pajamas. My heart swelled. I swept her up in my arms and kissed her forehead. "Don't worry, sweetheart. Papa's gonna make it okay." The TV was still on. A man with shaking hands read a teleprompter.
"Lock your doors and your windows. They can get in from any opening. Don't open the door for any reason. They will lie to you, but don't believe them. The National Guard recommends earplugs."
My daughter clutched my arm tighter. Her long blonde hair got in my mouth. I wiped it away and kissed her again. "Go back to sleep, Ava," I told her softly. She looked up at me with big blue eyes. "I'm too scared, Daddy." "Okay, but you're gonna listen to headphones, alright? You don't need to hear the TV." I grabbed my iPad and loaded up a kids show. Ava settled down across the room with the headphones in. My eyes were glued to the television. The man was sweating now.
"Authorities say they are targeting anyone within a 50-mile radius of the crash site. We are unclear exactly what they are. It is not an animal previously seen. It may have come from whatever caused the crash. It looks like a human."
"What is water made out of?" I turned my head and saw Ava with her headphones half off. I struggled to reply. What do you mean, sweetie?" She pulls on her blonde hair. "Water. What is it made of?" "It's made of water. Just water." I tried to turn back to the TV, but Ava started crawling to me, her small body gliding along the hardwood floor. "No, there are smaller things inside. Molecules." "You mean molecules?" She crawled into my lap. She stroked my cheek with her pale hand. I feel odd. With a scared voice I respond. "Hydrogen and oxygen. Did you hear about them on your show?" "Yes, Daddy," she said slowly. "But you're wrong. There are 2 hydrogens. 2. She holds 2 fingers against my arm. My eyes drifted back to the TV. The man and the woman were less anxious now. The man said,
"Authorities are saying they will appear just like human beings. You may even believe you know them."
The woman laughed curly.
"No, they will not appear like that. Nothing like that. Don't you remember, dear?"
He looked at her, smiling.
"You're right, dear."
I looked down at my daughter. Her white skin was bright against my dark skin. The contrast was blinding. Why did my daughter have white skin? Why did her hair keep getting in my mouth? Her blonde hair. Terrified, I grabbed her tiny body and tossed her across the room into the wall. I heard a crack. Her shoulder popped and her elbow was bent the wrong way. A bone spurted out of her chest. She let out a small cry. In the darkness, I realized her skin was not white. It was caramel. It must have been the light of the TV that made her look white. Someone knocked on the door. Her voice was sweet. "Dear, I'm home. For some reason, my key doesn't work." I stood, backing up. Ava was bleeding onto the wood floor. She had stopped crying. The thing outside knocked again. "Open up, dear." The knock got louder. "Open the door, dear!" Ava stopped breathing. I held my breath. I could hear other apartment doors opening. Screams followed. The man on the TV was half-eaten by his co-host. Ava's show was still on, displaying a periodic table. A fish danced a tango with 2 hydrogens and an oxygen. Hope everyone's having a great day. I just wanted to kind of introduce myself. I'm 22 years old. I'm running 2 YouTube channels at the moment. Well, my own personal YouTube, which I probably won't link anywhere. Kind of just want to stay anonymous on this channel. I'm from Florida. I am new to this, but I'm appreciating all of the support that people have been giving me, and the views that I've been getting, especially as a fresh channel with no subscribers or anything like that. So it's greatly appreciated. I hope you guys are enjoying the content because I enjoy doing the narrations. It's very fun to me. So, as always, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Hit the little bell for notifications when I post new videos. And as always, stay creepy.